if everyone's doing well today, cause today we're doing some more model building, and we are continuing on with the figurized amplified metalgreymon that I started a couple 2 weeks ago. And the last time I streamed it, I literally cut out one piece, and then my internet died. So let's see if we can actually continue on with actually building it today. So let me change the scenery so you guys can see what my setup is here. I have my little handbook here. I have my nippers. I have my cutting tool. And a light that doesn't seem to be properly aimed. Hold on. Am I aiming this properly? I'm just moving my screens out of the way. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can really aim it much better. Unless I really move the light down. And even then it doesn't really help much as far as I can see. Yeah, last time we had a lot of technical difficulties, including my avatar, because VTube Studio was for some reason deleted from my hard drive. And we cut out this piece, and then the internet died completely. Or maybe it died right as I cut it, so might not have even happened on stream anymore. But I know this is the only piece on that last stream that we were building on this that was cut out. So yeah. Let's hope that this time it goes better. Please. So I need the G sprue, which if I remember correctly is this gray one. And I need pieces 32 and 31. Also, if I can technically change the lighting to warmer or colder. I prefer having it neutral, but if necessary I can make it warmer or colder lighting. So we need 32 and 31, which are these two in the bottom here. These two. So let me cut them out real quick. You also need a piece that I cut out last time, that's before technical difficulties. That's 31. $32. Got a new kit today. I finished out my one in my backlog. Nice. Somewhere around this week, I will get another kit as well, and it will be a Yu-Gi-Oh based one. Specifically, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus. I will also get a figurine of IP Mascarena, but for some reason on the box in customs, it was not listed. So the hope is that it's just labeled separately on the sites that I couldn't see on the image. Because I did spend like 140 euros on it. So it would be very painful to not receive that. And customs also cost me like 130 euros. So I really don't want to pay that again. Oh, nice. The Zeta Gundam. Master Grades. That's actually... yeah, that looks very good. Have you panel-lined it as well, or is that just an illusion? Because those... while the images are slightly blurry, there seem to be crisp black lines on them. Panel-lined it. Nice! Panel lining, I really kind of just need to finish the panel lining on the master grades that I did as well. And this one this kit is kinda just for the robotic parts, also kinda screaming Panaline me. Because there's a lot of molded detail that's not very clear. So I am probably gonna Panaline this once I'm done Panalining the master grades. But I first want this built. And I need some time off from work to do so as well. Because again, work is fucking a pain. Is a fucking pain. But I gotta do it. At least in 2 weeks on Monday, so exactly 2 weeks from now, I do have a job interview. I still need to kinda I need to still call the agency that got me in touch with this job for this job interview to ask them what hour and where. What I assume is it's probably gonna be at the job agency itself, and it's probably gonna be at any point in that day. But I'd rather be safe than sorry and just ask. To be sure. The one annoying thing about this one though is about this kit is the silver pieces. You kinda get you kinda see where the knobs are because of how the plastic is, the quality. If I can get the camera to focus. Hold on, I think I have a better example here on the actual body. Or specifically on this piece of the body. If I can just get my lights up a little bit. Hold on, let me turn on the normal lights as well. That might help. So if I just show this and get the focus right. On focus. See how those squares are just there on the sides? That's just discoloring from the knobs that I had to cut off. They didn't really choose very good plastic for the gray bits. So they are kind of obvious, even if I sand them down properly with a file. Did I do this right? Yes. Huh? Yes, I did do it right. Okay. Next piece, I need the G screw again. And hello. Focus. God damn it. There we go. Haha. Gotta love it when the focus doesn't want to reset. Alright. Piece number 29 on this one, which is this little tip here. There we go. And then I need the C-screw for 2 pieces, which are 10 and 9. 10 and 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Here they are. Oh god, I can't really get a proper angle for some of these. Fuck it, then I'll just cut like that. There we go. Again, like that. And then what I can take the proper angle for, I'll cut properly. There we go. Also, don't mind any wounds on my hands, it's just occupational hazards. Like, this here on my thumb is an accident with some pliers. And no, not cutting pliers. Just regular, pump pliers for water pump. And this... That's freezer burn. Also from work. Both are from work. Both also more than a week old, so most of them are healed, but still this is still kinda sensitive. Because that was a decent chunk out of my thumb out. That's when I... with those pliers. Okay, why the fuck does that keep falling? Regardless of where I lay that, it keeps falling. It's like I have a ghost here in my room, which I sincerely doubt. At least on the orange bits for the skin, at least the nuts are actually properly getting cleaned off. So that's good. It's primarily the silver pieces that are an issue. Like this. Yes. Okay, now we clean up the other one. Also, I don't know why the camera keeps glitching. I really want to fix that, but I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if that's a firmware update or if it's the or if it's something wrong with the cable. Yeah. So this on the other side. And that gives the illusion that there's some skin still on the tail. On the tip of the tail. Okay. Snaps off of this. Also, I'm still trying to find the fucking Silver Series accelerator sets. But I really am gonna have to just live with the fact I will never actually have own those. Because it seems like we are the only store that sells Silver Series near me does not actually get any new stuff anymore. The most recent stuff they've gotten was the fucking Peanuts, and that's like half a year old already. Yeah, so that's the tip of the tail done. Next. Oh, we're gonna have to use something specific here. He needs to use this. Loop that through here. And then I need to make it equally long on both sides. Okay. I don't have to cut it to size, right? Just make it equally long? Yes. Because I know in some kits you have to actually cut the wires because you need to use it in multiple locations. Okay. Now I need C-sprue 14, 13, and 12. Which is this, and this. Okay. Gotta cut this off very carefully and lay them in order. Else I might forget which one is which. Okay, so we start with 14. Clean off the top side so that the others, the next base, can smoothly go over it. Clean off the little nub on the other side as well. And then it's with a little notch up and go through there with the cable. That should line up with that tube coming out. There we go. Okay. Clean up the next one. Where? There's the other one. Starts with the knife because I see that this one needs a little bit more cleaning up than just filing down. There we go. That up. The other nub is over here. And that is on the top side, so I do need to be sure that that is cleaned up. There we go. Can't even see it anymore. Make sure the cables are still lined up properly. Go through there. Come on. Go through. There we go. Okay, that's 13 done. That looks weird though. But it is correct. Okay, this one now. Can clean up with knife first. Then we file it down. And ball joints. There we go, and line that up. Gotta make sure it's the right way. And there we go, that's tailpiece number 3. Still, I don't know how I feel about that one. It looks like these are upside down, but no, that is in fact how the instructions tell me to put it. Okay, next. 11 and 8. That's these two. Up. 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 And now this one. If I'm unsure, I will... Okay, that one was already loose, it seems. If I am unsure, I will always cut off a little further away and then just cut it off with the knife. Just to be safe. That's... It's always... It's fine. It's fine. Most of these are hidden anyway. Most of these are undergated. These aren't. Gotta clean that up. Also went job searching today, but sadly everywhere I went they just said no, we are already full, or yeah, no, that vacancy is already filled. It's not like my CVs, my curriculum vitae isn't all too great, because I haven't even been able to show them. Okay. This one also notched to the top. Cable through on one side, now the other side. There we go. That's the fourth segment done. Now let's clean the fifth. And then we make the final one. Well, then we'll assemble the final one. Go and clean that up. And don't worry, this Thursday and Friday I will go back to Crossworlds. Actually, no. This Friday is the release of Digimon Story Time Strangers. So I'm probably gonna be doing that on Friday. And the majority of next week. We'll see. I do kinda intend to have this finished before Time Strangers though. So we'll see if I can finish it today or tomorrow. If not, I might still spend Thursday on it. Okay, I need 15 and 16 from Sprue 6 C, and then number 27 from Sprue G. So let's do 27 first. There we go. Might as well get number 17 immediately as well. Because that's literally the next step and the only piece for the next step. 15 and 16. That's 15. $16. There we go. Now to clean these pieces. That is internal, so I don't need to clean that up for a good look. Just need to clean it up, that stuff fits. This, however, is visible, so I will clean this up properly. There we go. Now the same on this one. Clean that up. And this internal one. Yeah. Now this piece, and that is, yeah, that's fully internal if I'm seeing so. Everything that's on here, so I don't really need to clean this up all too much. Just need to clean it enough that it fits. Yeah. Line it all up. And now that these two are together, I can properly clean up the ball joints. Yes, I know I was taking a risk by not cleaning it up first. There was a risk that the ball joints wouldn't fit properly. Okay, now this through there. Make sure it's all tight. And now twist it all together. And down. And then that should fit over that to hide that all away. Just to be sure. I mean, I still have to clean it up, but I'm just seeing how this all fits. I'm gonna have to twist this around again, because else it's not gonna fit under that panel. Same for that one. There we go. That will fit. Okay, good. Now let's clean up this panel so it will actually properly fit on the tail. There we go, and squish that on, and there we go, we have our tail complete, and it's fully posable. And now, we just take our metalgreymon and shove it up its butt. metalgreymon builds gone sexual. No. Also, Lily, in the booklets, Lily says, beware of the tip. Even the instruction booklet says, beware of the tip. Okay, next, the right arm. I need the E spruce. That's H2, that's C. No, that's G. I mean, I do need the... No, I don't. That's E2. That's E1. And I need I as well. There it is, I. The I1 will just keep to the side. E1 number 3. Need a strice. And the third one needs to be from E2. There we go. And then the same goes for 4. But the 4 one is a little more annoying to cut. I might need some cleanup with the knife. Yeah, that's E2 already done. Now back to E1 for the other two. God damn, these pieces are fucking tiny. I mean, these are the fucking fingers, so... No wonders that they are so tiny, but still. I'm just glad that this is metalgreymon and not fucking greymon. Because with greymon I would have been doing this 6 times rather than 3. Because then you would have 2 normal arms rather than just 1. Yeah. Alright, that's one finger ready. I just need to put a nail on it, but let's do first the fingers themselves. But this is quite a bit of a nuisance of how small these pieces are. Jesus. Good thing I am very diligent with my knife work. Very careful. Also, how has everyone else's days been? Where did that piece go? It landed somewhere on my legs. I don't want to stand up because then it might fall to the floor, but I might have to. God damn it, the headset fell off my head. There it is. Okay. Alright, let's put this together. There we go. That's finger 2. Just one more finger and then we do the nails. Then we combine them into a hand. And then make the arm. And then we have the default arm, but there is still the Ultras mode arm that we can also make. But that's after we do the default robotic arm from metalgreymon. You know, the one that's the exact same as the left arm of machinedramon. So the build I've already done previously, like a year ago. Maybe 2. Okay, so those fingers are done. Now the nails. I need pieces number 5, which are these 3. That's 1. Things that fucking tiny. That's 2. At this point it might as well just be better to half apply it on the finger already and then cut it off. Then just push it on a little bit further. So that's those done. Now I need to combine them with E2, E1, E2, and pieces 15 and 14. That's these 2 here. And there is a certain orientation that these 2 will fit together. Even though it looks like it's just a regular triangle shape. No, there is an actual orientation that needs to be followed. Line these up now. Like this. Yes. Just clean off these nuts. And yes, I know you're supposed to technically do those before applying them together, but with these tiny pieces, it's really better to just have them all combined already. There we go, there we have our dino hand. This is fucking tiny as shit, like, it can just barely hold on to my thumb. That's how tiny this shit is. That's how tiny this hand is. Okay, C-sprue 1, 2, and 3. And I need to apply some stickers on it as well. That's one. That was two. There it is. That's two. Good thing I can keep track of where everything goes. And that's three. Clean those up. There we go. Orientate this the right way and put that in there. And then combine these together. That's the shoulder joints. And then I need, for these screw details, if the camera wants to focus on it, like on these shoulders, there's on either side a screw bolted in. Camera doesn't want to focus. Come on. You almost had it. There we go. See, there's two screws molded in on the shoulder there. Yeah, those I'm gonna apply some stickers to. Namely, these stickers 13. Okay, now take this one and line these up. Come on. Those seem way too big for what they're supposed to fit in. And the blunt side of my knife to press it into the seam with the black line where the screwdriver is supposed to go into. I'm using the blunt side of my knife to push that in, so you still have that relief on it. So And the flat sides to push it completely on. Okay. Now, do that again. Another 13. Pick it up. Line it up. Go. And then that lines up with the blunt side of the knife again to press in the detailing. There we go. So now you can more clearly see the screws. Yeah, we have a hand, a shoulder, but we still need to connect them with an arm. So, take the sprue C again, and take 4 and 5. That's 4. Five. I need to clean those up because they are where the knobs are visual or functional. There we go. That's one side done. And of course, I'm starting with the wrong one, so I can't even connect the pieces yet. Okay, that's clean. Let's get this joint piece cleaned up. Go, and this one. There we go. Okay, so this clicks in through here, and then we close that up. That's the upper arm done. Now we need to do the lower arm, or the forearm. 7 and 6. That's 6. Very carefully cut everything. That's 7. And I'm cleaning up the wrong one first again, aren't I? Yeah. Oh well. They need to be both cleaned up, so it doesn't really matter. It just makes it a little more annoying for the assembly. Well, not for the assembly, but for keeping everything kinda neat. Because if I can connect a piece already and then focus on the other one, it's easier than if I just have everything loosely on my desk. Okay. That's the elbow joint done. Now I need E1 so I can make the wrist joints. With 1 and 2. That's 1. That's 2. Combine those together. And I'm specifically doing it at an angle instead of right ahead of each other. Just so I can still go over them to clean up the nuts. So they don't get caught onto each other. One goes into the wrist on the arm. The other goes into the hand, and there is a little a notch here and a notch there that will combine together. So basically the wrist rotation is just on the top side here. So, there is the default right arm done. God damn it. Not the most secure fingers, though. Must admit. Oh well. At least it's something, I guess. Alright, now the robotic arm. The left robotic arm. So I need the H1 screw and the A1 screw. This is H2. This is H1. And this is B1. I don't need B1, I need A1. That's D1. Where's A1? A2, which is this one with the ultra smooth arm bit. This is A1, the other one that has the ultra smooth arm bits on it. So A1, I need this piece at the top, number 9. Which is just this red transparent piece that goes onto the shoulder. And that's it. Everything else is from H1. So I need number 13. 13, that's this one. That's where this goes on to. But something I might do is I take my fluorescent red panel liner. Gotta shake it up good so it mixes well. Yes, it kind of looks pinkish. And I'm just gonna put a dab right here on this little detail. And then I just put this over top after I clean it, of course. I'll put that facing upwards so that it doesn't flow too much, because it is quite liquidy because it's water-based. It's a water-based panel liner, so I don't want it to run too much. Just clean that up. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's a bit badly filed down, because you can kind of just say it's battle damage. I need to be careful because it is quite runny, and if I go over it with a cotton swab to clean it up a little bit, it's not gonna do much aside from just take away all of the paint. So I'm just gonna have to wait it out until it dries. Can use the fan to make it a little faster, but not much. I'm just gonna put this on top, and then if I turn off this light and grab my UV light with me, I shine on that. See how that little dot that I put in there suddenly shines a lot brighter compared to everything else? That is exactly what I'm going for with with the fluorescent panel liner there. So it is doing its job. Just gonna leave that standing up like that for a second. Just so I can get the other pieces whilst that dries. And I need 6 and 12. Gotta be careful. That's 12 and 6. Where's 6? 6. There it is. Don't twist it off, just cut it off. There we go. Now, just gotta make sure everything is clean. Okay. Then I need this like this with the notches going down. And click in. So if I go this far out, it can't go any further, because the notches prevent the ball joint from going any further. The swivel joints, I mean, not the ball joints. And then this one fits in like this. And it just goes underneath. Yes. Alright. Just let that leaf sit like that for now. And I need number 7 now. Which is this one. Oh, God. I love this headset, but the fucking grip strength of it on my head is basically 0. Even if I make it a size too small, it still kind of just flops around. Because the swivels on the earpieces are kind of just a little too soft. But audio quality wise, pretty good. I mean, it is JBL, so it would be disappointing if it wasn't good. Okay, there we go. That's assembled. Shoulder joint made. Now let that try out for a second, whilst we focus on everything else of the arm. So, 17, 26, and 21. I see 21 right here. $17 is this one. Also, the code that's on the bottom left corner of the stream here, that one is only still working for today and tomorrow. So if you want to buy something from GamerBulk with a 10% discount, today or tomorrow is the last days you can do that. After that, my discount code no longer works. I mean, the discount code itself might still work, but not for GamerBulk. And then it will start working for... Well, it already works for Strafe as well. It works for Strafe as well, and there it will remain working, but for GamerBulk specifically, it will stop working. So these are the last 2 days that you can buy something from GamerBulk using my promo code. Okay, this joint will work, but I need to first clean up the piece. Okay, just like that. Okay, but there's still a piece that I missed. This piece needs to still be cleaned. Also, for the strafe, sites for that code, they might have a less wide selection as compared to GamerBulk, but they do kinda just give you an extra service in the form of their store fronts, actually showing you a guide on how bitter or sweet or even creamy the taste is, so you have a better idea of what flavor you're getting beyond what is the flavor trying to imitate, you will actually get the texture of the flavor itself as well. Okay, back to this. 18 and 24. 18, that's the other side of this upper arm. There we go. And 24, where's 24? Ah, down here. That's this bit where the lights are on. I mean, lights have to be on somewhere, because definitely not up here. The lights definitely aren't on me. Like, no, there's legit no lights here. No. Okay, on this piece I need the plastic stickers number 2, which are these yellow ones. And I just press them in. There we go. That's one done. Now the second. And they provide 4 because the Ultra's mode arm will also have those. There we go. And how do I orientate this? In here and like that. Okay. Now I need to clean this one up real quick, and then I can complete the upper arm. There we go, and there we go. Upper arm complete. We have the elbow joints. Now we grab the shoulder, combine those, there we go. That's still flowing? Yes, it is. Might have to put it upside down a little bit, just so it flows back to where it's supposed to be. Oh yeah, forgot a piece. H1 number 19, this little cover plate for the shoulder, for the elbow. Sorry, not the shoulder, the elbow. There we go. Now clean this one. Okay. Fill this one. There we go. And that goes on this way. There we go. Now it's complete. Up until the elbow. Now to start work on the hand itself. Okay. I need B sprue. That's H2. That's D1, but that one I will need in a second as well, so I'm gonna take that one out as well. But I need B1. I also need H1, which I already had here. So take that and put that off to the side as well. Where's B1? There it is. B1. I also need F. Where's F? Oh, hey, there's F. I feel like I missed something on the previous page. Nope, I didn't. Because I feel like this piece too is supposed to be behind over here. Because it lines up. It seems like it's supposed to be that, but no, it's not. So, I need F1, which is this piece here in the corner. That's all I need for F currently. I need the other F as well, because I need F1 twice. Clean that up so it can fit. Make sure it's all clean. And then I need sticker number 3 to be placed on the back side of it. Which is this one, this big one. Make sure it lines up. Basically what that does is just give some reflective backing for this transparent piece, so that the transparent piece pops out a little more without actually looking into the inner hollows of the actual piece itself. And I will do the same for the other F1. And the F spruce can go back in here for the time being. Okay. There we go. That's both F1s prepared for the next step. Now I need B1, number 2 and 1, which are these two pieces. God damn it! Don't blue screen the stream! God damn it, Earth Dial. It's already happened that the stream had to be cancelled because of internet failing during this build. We don't need that to happen again. Okay, we grab this one and we put that in here. And line that up. Come on, line up. Line up. God damn it. There we go. Nice. And now we have this little glimmering bit here. Now we do the same for its counterparts. Cut it out. Okay, clean it up. Go and make sure the nubs fit. And apply this piece on the inside as well. Sure that lines up. There we go. Now we have two mirror pieces of that, and then those combine to get the upper half of the hands. But I first need to get a joint piece in there, which is number 9 on H1. Up, up, and up. Okay, orientation, make sure the hollow part is facing down. And then just squish everything together. There we go. Then we can fit that on there. And the arm is coming along nicely. Okay, now I need to make the fingers. Which means I need this piece to make the hands where it connects. And the fingers themselves. And this bit was a bubble in the molding. And they are connected together, but the instructions do say to actually cut them apart from each other, so that they are separate pieces. And what I'm gonna do is, the ones with the nubs, I will actually put on the opposite side, so that the nub is on the inside between the fingers. So that they are not as obvious. Because again, this plastic really shows where the nubs were, even if you don't, if you made it a point of cleaning them up properly. Okay, this one I'm gonna clean up a little bit more, because that one can hinder the functioning of the fingernail. There we go. And combine that. There we go. And that's the robotic arm basically done. No, it is done. There we go. So we have the up and both arms done. Now we just need to do the legs and the alternate right arm. The alternate robotic arm for Ultras modes. First things first, the legs. I need A1 and A2, H1 and H2, and E1 and E2. So H1. A1. Damn it. I love when sprues get interlocked with each other. A2. H2. And I still need E and E1 and 1 and 2. E2 and E1. So I need number 18 from the E spruce. I'm gonna probably need these again as well for the next step, because I need 19 to complete the foots, but so I'm just gonna put those off to the sides. That's both 18s. Then for H2, I need number 5, which makes up the robotic heel for this cyborg. I don't know why my tracking keeps cutting out. Probably because I keep holding items in front of my face. That's probably why. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here as well. And the same piece on the other sprue with the same number. Same letter but different number. And then A1 number 22 and 23. Oh. Yeah, this is A2, but it's basically the same sprue, aside from a select few pieces being different. But the pieces that I need for this are the same amongst these two. There we go. And the final piece. There we go. These back off to the side over there. So first things first, let's make the joints. And for a joint, we need to make sure that it can't get stuck on anything. There we go. That's the first heel joint made. Now let's make the second. So how has everyone else's days been? Because I've kind of been busy about my day, but I haven't really heard about anything of your days. Did anything special happen today for anyone in chat? No? Yes? No? I don't know. I don't know how long the delay is on the stream. Okay. That's clean. Then we put one of those joints in there. Then this. Then we put this one in to complete the heel. This feels weird because it looks like I'm hiding detailing in the foot, but no, it's poking out on the sides. Just these bits are just a little bit of cable that pokes out from on the sides of the foot. Which is interesting that they decided to solve that by doing it like this. To minimize the amount of tiny pieces. Which on one end, very considerate. On the other hand, kinda annoying, because I like tiny pieces. Because that puts me in a more careful reasoning and more diligent work. But I'm guessing because it's also a pretty big franchise that is popular with kids, that they probably wanted to make it as beginner friendly as possible as well. So I can kind of see it's why they didn't go for the tiny pieces and decided to go with the easy routes. Yeah, those. Next step. Okay, so I need E1 and E2, which means I need those yellow ones. I need 16 and 19. 16. This one? Which is kind of the ball of the foot, I'm guessing. That's a 16s, and I needed 19 as well, right? 19, 19, where's 19? There it is. It's the other side of the foot, I should have already known that. But, you know, no lights on. Actually, no, it's like No, the lights are on, but nobody's home. I think that's the more applicable way of saying that, right? Wouldn't you agree, Totodile? Hmm? Or Sentry? Damn it. Yeah, that's not all too great because there is a stress mark right there, which I try to avoid because there's no real way of avoiding it in this one. Oh well, it's on the bottom of the foot, so it's not like it's gonna be seen all too much. So it's fine. It's fine. Okay. The ball of the foot. Let's see. Can I clean this up a little more? Yes, I can. Okay. So this goes in there. That gives me a little bit of a toe waggle. Hey, Totodile. You done crashing the stream? No? God damn it. Alright, that's fine then, I guess. At least one of my moderators is present. I mean, you wouldn't leave me alone, would you? After all, the lights might be on, but there's nobody home, right? Yeah. See? Get this cleaned up. There we go, and with that, we do in fact get a resemblance of a foot. Okay, I need pieces 17 and I16. Okay, first 17s. Okay. And now the other 17. At least it's not Android 17. Okay, so let's get this all properly cleared up. And just apply that. There. Clean this piece up and then apply that. Also, I might have to commission some arts to get some of the merch made. Still can't believe a couple days ago. What do you mean? That we both brought Regenesis? Even though you denied that you were gonna bring Regenesis? I need... Nice. It seems to be a trend that we are both frequently bringing the same deck. Just alternate versions of the builds. Also, ban list is updated. We banned Nexi, we banned Ash Blossom. For some reason, the Herald of Arclight is now unbanned and it's gone to limited. Imperm has gone to limited. Troll and Lockbirds got banned. And any deck that's on the trending tab of Master Duel meta lists is also banned. Those were all Sentry suggestions, by the way. That's nail one done. So yeah, we definitely need to go edit our decks. Let's go build a full combo deck with no interruptions. Yeah, apparently. I mean, I already know what I'm bringing next time. And I don't know how the new ban list definitely influences how I'm gonna get my consistency out for the next one. Because I have a deck that I want to bring, but again, I need to adjust it to comply with the new ban lists. Okay, I need my sticker sheet again. And I need to apply sticker 14. No interruptions on our ban list, that will go full combo. I mean, there are interruptions. They're just more limited. Finding the main four. True. I mean, Imperm is just limited, it's not banned. And like, Regenesis still has the counter trap, as well as their normal trap that bases itself on columns. So Regenesis still has all of their negates, essentially. There's just less hand traps, so it's more... You have more free range when you're the one on the first turn. But if you're going seconds, you're still in the same pot of trouble. I hate needing to apply the stickers like this.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
What was I doing? Why am I holding a foot? Alright. Yeah, I've gone basically all over my neighborhoods trying to find something of work to do. But sadly, everywhere I applied, they were like, "Yeah, no, position's filled. We don't have the space for you." So, guess I'll have to continue searching next week. Yeah. Ba-da-dum. Okay. And that there. And the final nail. There we go. Okay. Another set of 14 stickers. God damn it. By the end of this, I'm gonna be sick of these fucking screw stickers. Also, I still need to be contacted by Uwu Markets. They sent me an email asking what the best way to contact me is, and after that I haven't heard anything of them. They sent it on Wednesday, I replied on Friday, so... Assuming it's work days, then it's either today or tomorrow that they should be contacting me. But they say, on the site it says 24 to 48 hours, so... And with no disclaimer that it is work hours. So work day hours, I mean, so... I am kinda just counting the weekend as well, which means that they are already a day late. But that could just be the neurodivergence talking. It might just be the autism talking about being too focused on the time periods that they say. Yeah. Line that up. Oh, fuck. Why is this? Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's fitting. And there we go. That's applied. Okay, so the feet are done. Now the legs to connect them to the body. I need the E screws again. And I need the A screws. The H screws can be off to the side for the time being. So I need from E1 and E2, number 12 and 11. Which are these on the bottom here, these bean-shaped ones. And I'm assuming that those are gonna be the knee joints. That's and that's the second one. There we go. And from the A spruce we need number 21. 21. Ah, the little cable here. Ah! Fuck! And I'm gonna go grab a band-aid real quick. God damn it. That hurts. Oh. That was unintentional. Oh. Wanna watch me do it again? Oh, God damn it. I really should not joke about it, but lest it be really happen again. Knowing my luck. I'm an idiot. I'm a goddamn idiot. And I deserved it. Thing is, still not a knife. But this time it was something that is supposed to be sharp at least. Leave it to me to cut in my own fingers. I really should have a box of band-aids just next to me, just in case. Instead of needing to run downstairs to get some. Oh well. How likely am I to cut into my fingers yet again? How likely is it that I will cut into my fingers more than once on stream? Also, I know what you want to say now to complete that joke. I know you're gonna be like, here, Arya branded fucking band-aids. Actually, that would be kind of funny to have band-aids with my insignia on it. There it is. Is Scarce Labs even still working? Let me check. There we go. So, how are you gonna fucking finish that joke? Hmm? I swear, if it's gonna be something about band-aids, then then you fucking jinxed me. The new product is different and not safe for work. Definitely. Jesus. What would it be? Okay, that needs to be lower. The flashlights. God damn it. I mean, technically speaking, you can make the joke that I was trying to make my finger into a flashlight, but that would have been quite a tiny one, wouldn't it? Oh well. Yeah. The screw sticker. Put that on there. Come on. Go on there. So it would fit. Interesting. Why did the chibi toggle not go? I know Bicobot is supposed to be running. Bicobot crash again, really? Anyway, might as well then. There we go. I'll do it manually then. Also, feel free to add one to the scuff counter. Because cutting my own fingers definitely is scuff.
Arya has scuffed something 15 times. Stop being so scuff, Arya.
Yeah. Yeah. Hydrate. Now I know K-Bonk is running, so why did it not go off, or did it? What the hell? That's very weird. Yeah. Okay, put this on there. Okay, now apply these two screw stickers. And then I don't have to apply any more screws to this thing when it comes to stickers. And I'm glad for that. Okay. Apply the sticker properly, and then the notch for the screwdriver. Oh yeah, Fire Emblem made a new mobile game? Oh, interesting. Not very interested in mobile games though. Like yeah, they are fun to keep me busy, but nothing with giant stories like that, like Fire Emblem. Because those I can't keep up with. I just tend to play things that I can relax with. Like Soda Crush Saga or some other fucking very simple game. Because I don't want to do something that I have to invest a lot of resources into when it comes to my phone. If I want to do that, I'll just play on PC. This sticker does not want to stay in its rightful place. This one you shouldn't trust anyone. What? Oh. Yeah. Why the fuck does this sticker not want to stay in place? Okay, it'll be fine. Okay. That being said, let's continue on to the next step. E1 and E2 pieces 10 and 9, and then H1 16. So 9 and 10. That's 9. Keep my fingers clear. That's 10. Now for the other sets, for the other leg, same pieces. I mean, it's actually surprising how long it took for me to actually cut into my own fingers with these model kits. Because, let's be real, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 11th kit I've made so far. Because it's you and two teammates, you are trying to kill minions, but one of you are a traitor. The traitor is trying to sabotage the other teammates, then in the next room the traitor gets revealed. But before the next room you guess who is the traitor. If you get it right you get a revive, but if you get it wrong you get 1 revive. Ah, okay. So, if you get it right, you can revive your entire team. And if you get it wrong, you only get 1 revive that you kind of have to plan out which party member can best be suited to be revived. If I'm seeing it correctly. Let's get that piece off of there. Oh, you get to try to get 2 revives. Okay. Okay. Now let's get this piece clean. We can at least complete the leg. Okay. I still need another piece that needs to go in between these. But for the time being, I can at least combine these pieces already. I need the H1 and H2 pieces still for these 2 legs. So, okay. I need 16 of the H spruce. That's this one. I don't have good luck with pliers, do I? 16. This is the second time on in 1 month that I cut myself with pliers. But at least this one, this time it was fucking cutting pliers instead of fucking God damn it! What's the other the plier name that I have that I actually did it with? I know in Dutch we call it waterpomp tanks, but I don't know how you call it in English. Hold on, I can check. Water, water pump pliers is what it's technically translating to. Oh, a pipe wrench. That's the one. Revives of yourself. Oh, okay. So earlier this month I cut my thumb with a pipe wrench. And now I cut my ring finger with cutter pliers. Not a pipe wrench, a pipe plier. Pipe wrench, pipe... I don't know. So... if I can get my middle... my index finger with universal... the middle one with point pliers, and the ring... the pinky done with grip pliers, then I've got every finger on my right hand with a plier, of every type. I mean, if you can't joke about yourself, then who else can you joke about? Hmm? Also, the traitor gets triple health plus a couple of minions to kill your old teammates. Ah. Okay. I need to use again. H1 and H2, number 4. Ah, I see. There we go. Up. Put that to the sides. Now E1 and E2. The last pieces on those sprues. So let's make them count, I guess. There we go. That screw is empty. And now this screw will be empty as well. There we go. Yep. That's one hip joint done. That's another one done. And we're just gonna sand it down. And yes, I know I am technically doing it wrong. I'm supposed to do the sanding down first and then put it together, but it's fine. It's fine. J2, which are the last two pieces on there. Sure. Where is Discord? Ah, there it is. Close that and go to DMs. Okay, I see. Sure. Eight to eight. Putting this off to the side because I know the next thing I'm gonna do is the exact opposite. I need the C screw now. Oh god. I'm still surprised I haven't used any of the gold pieces yet. $27. Just this one on the bottom. There we go. How does this go? Like this? Yes. This one goes like this to there. Interesting lineup. Let's see how that pays off. Then 24. Well, at least now I know that the nippers are actually sharp, because they quite literally just cut through my skin. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really expect anything else from you. Okay, so this goes in like that. That's plugs in. Why does that not line up? Okay. That does line up. Okay, good. Now I need number 23, which is the one above it. Yeah. Then squish those together. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I need to put a knee in between. And then squish it together. There we go. And then one of these joints. There we go. And that is one leg done. If it wants to connect at least. There we go. Now I need to do the other leg, which is basically just the mirror image of what I just did. Final piece of this one. There. And into the box you go. Grab this connection bits. And the rest of this upper tie. I still don't know what this piece here is. I think it's a connection. Yeah, no, I know what it is. This is a connection piece that goes in between the tail and the main body. So you have a connection point for one of those stands, for those display stands. So it is quite a big connection point because it's straight up a square pack and not like a hole to put another pack into or a small pack, or it's literally a fucking square ass pack. Yeah. These two together. Which orientation? This orientation. Huh? No, this. This way. Put the knee in between first, and then combine them. Yeah, I know. I should have cleaned up the nuts before combining them. I'm a bad example of a Gunpla builder, I know. Of a model builder. There we go. And with that, you can plug this one in. There we go. Our metalgreymon can stand, technically. Kinda need to balance the weight though. Yeah. You can't stand. Now it's just the wings and the Ultras mode arm. But yeah, here is the explanation. It's like you have that C-plug that I just mentioned, that this is literally just goes underneath the tail, and then you can put it on one of those square connections. Okay, next thing. God damn it. You're really gonna know me? Thing is, the fucking... The thing isn't even fucking connected to the browser source for some reasons. I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Refresh. There we go. Now it's connected. Test bonk. There we go. Okay, A1, 17 and 18. I'm gonna do sprue per sprue. Okay, I do feel like with combining these, that they could have at least made the teeth a separate piece so that they could be white. But no, they decided, nope, it's gonna be part of the same piece. So if you want them to be white, you better just paint them yourself. Annoying. What else did I expect? Yeah. And the flame for them being launched. Okay. Let me take the standy pieces. So we can display them actually flying. So I need 8, 4, 6. That's piece 4. That is 6. Where's 8? There's 8. And of course that fell to the floor. And with that being a transparent piece, it's gonna be real hard to see. Got it. Put that in there, put this on there. This goes on top of that. And then we have this little base stand for placing it next to him as it being launched from his chest. If you just open that up. Something we can also do is take off the base stands. Well, the complete base of it. Just make that a little bit straighter. And we just put that with the other side in his chest. And now we can actually have it shown as actually launching straight from his chest. Problem is, it's the fin is getting in the way for posing it properly. So the more likely thing for if you want to pose it on the chest being launched is that you're gonna have to use one of those multi-jointed ones instead of the single piece one that I just told right now. Yeah, there we go. That's one done. I can do the same. I still have another base, but I am gonna just make the pillar to place it, and I'm just gonna put it on the same base plates. No pooping the nose. So I'm just taking this out, putting it on the side here. Because there's one on the side here for connection. There we go. And I'll just put another one right there. And it'll sort itself out. So again, take a connection 8. Put it in there. Then rods 4. There we go, and then connection 6, and then I can make the second rocket and immediately connect it. And then I have that second base plate for something else, if need be. Grab the second rocket. I do love that I can kind of just assemble it on the base plates because of how simple the connect and the thing is, actually. Love you, Vesta. Aw, thanks. Now just the flames still. There we go. 2 sets of rockets being launched. Next bit is gonna be the wings. And once the wings are done, it's gonna be the Ultras mode arm, including the alternate form to make it a swappable arm for the left side. Which I kind of find dumb, because why make it a swappable form for the other sides if you can just have it on the same sides? Like, just have that bit reversed so that you can use it on the right arm, so you can have 2 robotic arms. But yeah, no, I'm gonna save the wings and the Ultras mode arm for tomorrow, because I'm not gonna get around completely done with it on this stream. Because again, it's only 27 minutes, and this is gonna take more than a half hour. But I also know if I do it now and then continue tomorrow it will be done in like a couple of minutes. Find the perfect car for you. God damn it! What did you find? So I'm just gonna put this all away again. Actually, I can put the rockets up in up on here. Then I have this one. God damn it. Alright, look in DMs. Totodile, I don't need your second-hand cars. I don't need car that you've already wrecked. Alright, so let me just shuffle this all around a little bit so I can put everything back in the box. No, I don't like crashed cars. I don't like cars that have a fucking massive dent in them. A little bit off to the sides. There we go. And then I should be able to just get everything flattened out as much as possible. If necessary, remove the tail. Yeah, I might have to remove the tail. There we go. Back in the box. Oh yeah, I need to... Before I close the box again, put the stickers in between and then close that, and now do that. There we go. So, tomorrow we'll finish this, and maybe on Thursday we can start building Zeus. No idea though. So, let me see if I can find someone to raid, shall we? Let's... So, let's see, who is currently online? Who can we show some love to today? Da, 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 da. I think I know someone if they allow the raid to go through. God damn it. Yeah, no, I just opened their stream and I'm just like, no, we're not doing this. Alright, let's go show someone else then. Alright, go show this double dog some love. And like always, it's been a blast. Catch next time. Bye bye.